In many applications, you can grow vegetables in partial shade as well as full sun and get a similar harvest off of them. We're on the back side of the large garden. We've got a tree above us, or kind of above us. We've got sheds and garages here. Now the sun comes up in the east and comes over, and we get a lot of sun on this back side. Realistically, we get about 7 or 8 hours of sun. So that would be the equivalent of a full day or the application of sunlight that many vegetables require. So it really doesn't hurt us as bad. And the benefit of being on the back side of the garden here, in the evening during the hottest portions of the summer, that sun is shaded, or it prevents the sun from really burning this stuff up. If you got sensitive plants, you might want to consider that. So what we've got here, I'm going to plant black-eye peas. Now these will take 80 to 100 days, and you can harvest them early like a pencil pot or a green bean and eat them, or you can let them dry and you can store them, or you can pressure can them, and simply they're just a bean with a little black dot on them. And that's where you get the name from. Now what we've got here, we've got our parsnip bed and our pak choi bed. Pak choi is an Asian cabbage, so we're going to kind of plant around or make rows here the best we can, because we've got some dead area here and I want to utilize every available spot that we possibly can. So we're not going to plant next to the parsnips, but we will plant here. Now you want to plant these about 1 inch deep. Now, if you're in a very hot area, let's say in the south, you want to plant them a little deeper, let's say 1.5 inches deep, and then give them a lot of water. You don't want to plant them shallow if you're in a very hot area, because it's going to basically bake the bean. So you want to bury it deeper and put the water to it, and it'll be fine. Beans like a lot of heat. So I'm just going to plant them, just make furrows or rows here, and I'm going to space them about well, with this particular area, I can't really give you an adequate spacing, but I'll go about 1 foot is kind of where we're looking at, 1 inch deep. And then once I get these planted, we'll go up on the high end of the garden in a different type of raised berm or raised bed or area, and we'll plant some there as well. All right, so we're on a different bed here. We got our garbanzo beans or our chickpeas down there. So what we have here is we have a heavy layer of leaves, shredded leaves that we put here in the bed last fall. So we're going to plant, not in the leaves, but we'll make a little valley there, and we'll go ahead and plant our beans in that, and that way it can hold the moisture. And this gives a lot of sunlight. Sun comes up in the east, and except for just a slight bit of shade during peak afternoon, this gets a lot of heat, a lot of sunlight during the afternoons on the hot, long days. Warm weather summer crop that you can grow, that you can harvest early, or you can wait until they dry in the pod and harvest them, save them as a dry bean, or you can also pressure can them and make soups and stews out of them. So it's a versatile bean that just don't pass by because it may be something that you're not familiar with.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.